Hello everybody, welcome back to SimAirport. I'm TenaciousViking, your airport manager host. This plane doesn't seem to know what he's doing. It's the last departure of the night. Play to the end of the day. There he goes, ever so slowly. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit because that looks excruciatingly slow. Checking my research, I still don't have the multi-lane access. I'm at 81%. I do have upgraded buses, and I think everything else is researched, but the multi-lane research is taking a long time, and I want that done because it also takes a long time to build these roads. But in the meantime, I am going to expand the zones. That's the wrong. 2 squares. Pickups, there we go. In anticipation of shrinking it for the road. Make it a lot easier to do that. Deliveries. I could make this bigger, but I don't know if I need to. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, I should make deliveries and garbage bigger because when I take away that space again, we're going to have a problem. I might even do that. You know, I can make it 1 row bigger here, but I put some landscaping in last time, if you recall. And, all right, the morning crowds are arriving. I want to do... Oh, they're not gonna like me at all, but I'm going to move 2 of these. Kiosks. And possibly a 3rd one as well. Yeah, I'm going to take them all out. And I'll put in a few more. I'll move a few, but I'll put in at least 1 additional one as well. So. I take out 4. So those 3 can go there, and that extra one can go there, and I will buy 1 more. So we have a net gain of 1, even though it disrupted things by moving them out there. I have to take the ticketing zone away here. I have to move that. I think we'll go all the way up here. I also want to move this up a little bit because it's too close to the ID check stands for. It's going to be a bottleneck. See, I gotta have room for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to put it up here. If they ever come and get it. Okay, there he is. Cool. Take it down, and I'll move it. Come on. Boy, it's taking a long time to take that down. Should be easier to tear something down than to put it up. There we are. Now let's see how that research is coming. 92%. Oh, goody. I may get this today and I may not. The road is terribly expensive, but I did lower my pricing. I was at 1,040. I dropped it way down to 830. And I'm kind of watching the airline interest to see if that increases any. I don't think it will because I think I've run this experiment before and it was a complete failure to try to get my rating up. Environment is still not doing that well. Okay. I put in an extra. I put in an extra ATM here. Do I have one here or not? I don't know if I do. I don't think I did that. I meant to, but I did not. You know, the auto save every 5 minutes is getting kind of annoying. I don't want the ATM next to the flight display. That's dumb. I actually should have this over here. Let me rearrange a few things whilst I'm waiting for the research to finish. That's a flight display and a garbage bin. Look at that. They both consider them ops. R-E. Oh boy, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I don't know if this is a good idea. Workers shouldn't have that much to do. I'm not sure what they're waiting for getting up here, but well. There he goes. He's going to be really tired of moving those things, taking those things down. All right, that goes in there. That goes there. And now we can move this thing as well. Is that... That's not ops, is it? It should be retail. Yeah, electronics vending. They don't... There. Electronics vending and dessert. That might be a bad combination, you know. Take it down. Come on, there we go. And I can place that. Okay. Now let's see if the research is done. Nope, 94%. Well, shoot. I think I am going to try to build a cafe. So I'm going to start that process. I'm going to dismantle a couple chairs here. And use those temporarily at least over here. Retail. Cafe chair. Again, they shouldn't really be... The workers shouldn't take that long to get there because they have nothing else to do right now. I can think of anything. Got our fountain in place. Really like to put a fountain in between security and ticketing. I'd like to have a better flow from ticketing to security. You know, you have to backtrack from ticketing to security the way I have it now, and I don't really like that. But I'm not quite sure how to do that. I suppose that'll have to be. We'll try that in the next season, and that'll be on a large airport. Okay, these are going to come out for now. And when I build the cafe, I'll put some extra space behind the bar so that a few people can sit there. That is my new plan. I might even move the bar back a little bit just to mess things up. But I need this for a hallway to the cafe. And in fact, I'm going to start building the foundation now. I'm going to go ahead and put this all in here. I have no idea how big to make this. This is probably not going to be big enough, but oh well. Now I don't want to be moving things anymore because they're going to be really busy with this big, huge addition. My thought, gosh, I know what I'll do. Yeah, I'll bring this down. Actually, have the entrance to the restaurant here, and the kitchen here. That's what I'm going to do. And then this will be bar area. Because what's more important, food or bar? I'm thinking bar. Now I want to put, decor. I'm going to put that other fountain in here to make people happier. There. That's not going to get built for a long time because they're going to be so busy down here. Well, they don't have the materials yet, so whatever, I guess whatever materials they get. Yeah. I like the way this turns out here, this little area. I'll probably end up duplicating that in future airports because I can't think of a better way to do it. Everything fits in there very nicely and works. I'm working on a new concept for terminal building. It's more of a U shape. And I don't quite know how to make it all work, so it'll be a work in progress for sure. I suppose we might actually be done 99%. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Just watch me. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to nuke the zones that I need to nuke. And I'm going to nuke that sidewalk, too, unfortunately. Yeah, by nuking this now, they won't be putting new stuff there, so I'll have to wait for stuff to be cleared. Now here I have to do, I think I can just do this. I think. Although I may, because it's outside, I might have to do demolish. Alright, we done yet? 100%. Yes. There it is. Now I should have my gate, so I can tell where to put my new fence. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I really kind of feel like I need it here. Even though I think they let me do it there before. Yeah, they would. They let me put it there. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm going to try it. I can't tell if it took that or not. It almost doesn't look like it did. There. No, I don't think it did. There we go. Okay. And I also, of course, have to take this fence out, but I'm going to wait till the new one is done, because otherwise I'm going to lose my security zone, I believe. And they're not going to get to that for a while anyway, because there's lots going on right now. I've been watching the runways, and I don't really see a lot of conflicts on the runways. I don't see planes waiting to use a runway or anything. They just they seem to zip in and out pretty smoothly. I don't have a very good frame rate right now. I'm a little concerned about that. It's really dropping. Too much going on, and that causes me concern about a large airport until they get the game operating better. I do have a lot of things going on right now, so that's part of it too. But wow. And now, see, would it help lag if I zoom in on something, or is that going to make it worse? It doesn't change it. I'd like to see how these baggage carousels are doing, because I only see about one in use at any one time, and that's kind of ridiculous, really, when there's 8 gates. You know? I also like to keep an eye on the light rail transit. That's pretty cool. I'm getting about 5 or 6 frames per second. That's not very good. I apologize if this whole video is kind of bad. Be interesting to see what happens at the end of the day when the people disappear, but this game is definitely not optimized yet. And like I say, that gives me a real concern about a large airport. If I get that filled up, I don't know if my computer will handle it. What happens if I come out a little farther and still real concerned about baggage handling? That seems to be the real bottleneck. Even though I got 3 baggage cars out there, 2 of them down below. It's pretty interesting. Help the baggage rate, the frame rate, just a tiny speck by slowing down to 1x speed, which makes things look better, but it also makes things take longer to happen. Wow, the last plane stopped there. It got really quiet. I didn't know it was going to get that quiet. I need to zoom in and hear people milling about. Make me feel better, like my airport's actually doing something. Oh, there's some things going on. They're building up a storm here. I would really rather be getting the road in than getting the cafe built. I didn't think that through very well. Oops. I could hire more workers. I mean, I got the money. Oh, 2 carousels working. Yay. Lots of people standing around. Must be from a larger flight. A lot of people are talking about the difference between SimAirport and Airport CEO. And they're picking sides without ever having seen Airport CEO, without ever having seen anything but the little video vignettes. And also ignoring the fact that SimAirport is in early access and has made great strides in improvement and adding options and things to the game. Apparently, some people, well, it's like a meme said, you know, there are two kinds of people: those who can extrapolate from a set of data. So, you know, apparently people can't think ahead to where SimAirport is going and compare that to what we know about Airport CEO, which isn't all that much. I think that they will ultimately be 2 different types of games. I think SimAirport is going to be a more general approach to airport management. Airport CEO is going to be a very detailed, very grindy, if you will, airport management game. And you know, so I think they had different philosophies and different approaches, and to say one is better than the other is ignoring the differences. I think SimAirport's quite good at what it does, and I think Airport CEO is going to be quite good at what that does. But I don't think that they are mutually exclusive, and I don't think that I don't think you should pick one based on where they're at now. I think you should pick one based on what kind of game you want to play. And I think it's kind of an insult to say that all those who like SimAirport are like teenagers who just don't want to really get into the nuts and bolts that much. No, there are casual players like me who enjoy SimAirport and probably will continue to enjoy it even after you're no longer interested in watching it. Because I like the challenge of trying different things and approaches. And I don't necessarily like to get too detailed because it gets awfully grindy. Farming Simulator is detailed in a way, but I like that because it seems to have a rhythm to it. It has a rhythm with which I'm familiar. And as much as I have looked forward to a good airport management game, I've played several of them in the past and tired of them quite easily, quite quickly. So, I think I could continue to play both SimAirport and Airport CEO for quite a while. But I am concerned about SimAirport because, Airport CEO because of its complexity. I want to see an airport come to life. I don't want to spend, hours poring over contracts and studying what I should be doing next and that kind of thing. That's not a lot of fun to me. I'm a little impatient, I suppose. But we'll see. I will definitely be playing Airport CEO as soon as I can get my hands on it. I'm probably even going to, maybe I'll do a stream of a true first look at Airport CEO where I go, I have no idea what to do next. Wait, what's this now? Kind of thing. Because I think that might be interesting for those of you who don't have it, to see that initial reaction, and also because that'll be a good way to get it out there fast, which I know everybody's going to want. Most of my subscribers are Airplane and Airport fans. Be a nice way to put it, I guess. And I appreciate that. That's cool. I love the support for this series. This has been beyond my hopes and dreams for SimAirport. When I got it, I knew I wanted to play it, and I started to do a video on it, and it's been very well received, and I appreciate that very much. Well, I'm still waiting for the area for the cafe to get done, and so that they can do the fence. As soon as that's done, then I got to build that second road, and I think that will improve traffic. It means it's going to dump a lot more people into the airport a lot faster, and I have to be ready for that, and I don't know that I can do much about it, but I'll try. I may even have to end up cutting back on some flights and raise the prices again because I don't know if this size of this airport can accommodate that much. I don't. So, there you have it. That's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and for supporting the channel. You will never know how much I appreciate it. And join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays SimAirport.